What is happening, webheads, guys? It's another new comic book day. Let me tell you, let's hope this week is a lot better than this past week. There has been so much going on. Let me tell you, one thing, I was sick. I'm still kind of sick, getting over that. I had my dishwasher break. I had my refrigerator break. My AC broke, and it's still not fixed. We're still trying to get to the problem of that. AC people have been here like 3 times. Every time they think they can fix a problem, it's not fixed, and it's just costing a lot of money. So luckily this week, it doesn't seem to be a very heavy comic book week. But nevertheless, I'm going to go to that shop, and I will show you what I pick up. So hopefully you guys find everything that you're looking for. I'll see you in a second. Welcome to Spider Slayer's Comic Book Haul, fans. This is episode 656, the video series where each and every week I share with you what I pick up at my LCS, which is Comic Central, located in the city of Sanford. So if you guys are ever in the Central Florida area, stop by, tell them Mike Spider sent you. You won't be disappointed, guys. They got great customer service, great comics. You'll have the mysterious black bag, and inside will be the comic books that you actually buy. Now, if you notice in the background, I'm in my development because the AC guy can show up at any time, and I need to be there when he shows up. So hopefully he doesn't come before this haul is over. So here we go. Let's dive into it, right? Shall we? All right. So here you go. Here is the stack of comics. And I put the receipt there. And we got the Smelliest comic book of the week. It won't percolate as much because I'm under 2 oak trees at my house. So we'll see what smell we can get out of it. All right. So here we go. First thing I'm going to show you guys is probably one of the best covers of the week, in my personal opinion. And speaking of comic book covers of the week, I will be bringing back that series very soon. So hopefully you guys will check that out once again. And it will be on Sunday. So it might not be this week, but it could be the following week. And then next year, we'll keep track to the point of which comic book gets comic book cover of the year once again. But here we go. Beautiful cover right here. We got Dazzler issue 1. We got the foil variant, the Kari Andrews variant. Old school Dazzler right here. He is a great artist overall. I love his artwork in the Reign of Spider-Man 2. Just a phenomenal artist. So really great stuff. Nice cover. Hopefully the comic book will be good, right? Then we have some DC here that I want to show you. We got Absolute Power Super Sun issue 1. Got the variant cover for this one. Absolutely gorgeous looking cover as John was being possessed by the Brainiac Queen. Inside is your main cover here, and here is the interior art. Listen, overall this event has been pretty good. Most of the tie-ins have been good, some of them okay, but nothing has been really terrible. So I'm curious to see what this one has to offer. So speaking of more Absolute Power tie-in, we got Superman issue 18. This tie-in has him teaming up with Satana. So if you love that character and you like magic-based and supernatural stuff, this is going to be the comic for you. I think this is the regular artist on Superman, so you're going to get that in this comic right here. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Then I wound up getting Wonder Woman. Not so much of the story per se, but of the gorgeous cover on this. We got that Art Germ variant there, so that's really nice. Here is the interior artwork for this one. We have Wonder Woman teaming up, I think, with Damian, and the last time they were with, was it Captain Boomerang, trying to interrogate him, torture him, do all these different things to him to give up the location of where Amanda Waller is. But it looks pretty good, so we'll see what this book has. All right, and then it looks like we have a random Image book here, or Skybound. We got Destro issue 4. Last issue was my favorite issue. This has been a series that has been getting better and better as time has gone along. So here is the interior art for this. Maybe the interior art could be stronger, but nevertheless, I really like that last issue, like I said, as you got kind of like a little bit of an origin story of the Destro clan. So yeah, cool stuff right there. All right, so let's see what we got here. Looks like we're going to dive into some Marvel. So we got X-Men. This is issue 4. Hard to believe we're on issue 4 as already with this. And then we get to see Juggernaut on the cover. Here we get to see not Ryan Stegman on this one. So it's Netho Diaz. So here is what you can expect going forward, maybe, with the artwork when it comes to the X-Men. So you make the call, guys. What do you think of it? It looks pretty similar, in my opinion, right? At least they tried to go for a similar style right there. So there you have it. There's X-Men issue 4. Now, in this video, you're going to see a lot of variants here. So I wound up getting the Emma Frost variant. This one looks really nice, as I've been collecting all of these. So really cool right there. And that's the J. Scott Campbell variant. Then we dive into the X Factor. This is issue 2. Issue 1 really exceeded my expectations, so I am excited to see if this one still has that same humor or same emotion to it, right? And we do get a new team, because the original team was pretty much destroyed in the last issue. So I want to see how this book really develops going forward. All right, and then it looks like we have a set of Void Rival books, guys. Let me tell you, Void Rivals, issue 1. This is the 10th printing. I did not know that they had 10 printings of this book, but I do kind of like the embossed cover there. So it's hard to believe that, man, oh man, we're this far along already, and I feel like the journey is just getting started when it comes to Void Rivals and the entire Energon universe. All right, so that, of course, had to come your variants. We had the Void Rivals issue 1, where they discover Jetfire on the planet, right? But they didn't discover him like that. He was in the jet form. So I don't know why they did that, but hey, why not? It's cool. And then I liked this one as well. I thought this was pretty cool. I think this is a Daniel Warren Johnson variant. So where Jetfire has Solila in the actual palm of his hand, and you get to see the scope, the scale of how big he actually is. All right, guys, so before we continue, I just got to give a shout out to my webheads out there.
Our first shout out goes to Mike. He said, the year's going by so fast, they should have hyped this up with the new release of the Secret Wars action figures. Everyone try to have a safe and productive day. Come on, Wednesday. So basically here he's showing off all the reprints that he picked up throughout the year with Secret Wars, which I think is pretty cool. They came out with the regulars. They came out with the foils. I have quite a few of them myself. Just great series to read. So if you have the opportunity to ever read Secret Wars, the original one, go ahead, check it out. Thanks, Mike, for sharing. Then we have Jeff, who says, waited patiently after letting a buddy in the office know I'll buy his books when the time comes. And that time came pretty quickly once he showed off the books. He said he was willing to sell them, and these are the ones that he wound up getting. So there's some good ones there. You get to see a Wolverine issue 1. We wound up getting to see Transformers with that first appearance of like the Dinobots and some other key books there as well. So great stuff there, Jeff. Thank you so much for sharing, and thank you for being part of the group. And then we have another one from Shane, who says 2024 London Ontario Comic-Con got TMNT issue 1, the 40th anniversary, signed by Kevin Eastman. So yes, it may not be an original #1, which would be sick, but to meet Kevin Eastman and for him to sign it is so awesome. I would love to meet the guy. Hopefully he's a nice guy and you had a great experience. Thank you so much for sharing. And then we have Levon Thomas, who says CGC mail call, a true one-of-a-kind Transformers issue 1 ash can in a 9/8, signed by Daniel Warren Johnson with a hot rod remark. Dude, you got all this stuff going for you on that one. Man, Levon, congratulations. What a great book to have. Don't let go of that one, man. I mean, that is an absolute treasure. And if you guys want to be part of the group, just head on over to Facebook and search for my group called Comic Book Corner 2.0 Webheads Unite. Once you answer the very important questions, right, and follow the community guidelines, you will have access to this group that is now over 2,300 members strong. It's absolutely free. Again, no cost to you. And you can talk anything and everything about comic books with your community members here. I will obviously chime in from time to time. I make posts from time to time, and it's just a lot of fun to read everything that's going on. Collections, trade paperbacks, CGCs, just all kinds of great comic goodness, guys. And the important thing is hey, you never know when you could get shouted out on new Comic Book Day hauls.
All right, so continuing on here, we got a new number 1 from Image, and this is Violator issue 1. This is a hefty comic book right here, pretty thick. I haven't been so keen on the new like Spawn universe stuff. The stories just haven't been that great, but I guess this is kind of like an origin story of the Violator character. I don't know what's going on in here. Right from the start, I'm not excited about the artwork, and we got all these angels flying around, so I don't know, man. We'll see what it has to offer. If I don't like it, right, I don't have to continue it. Good opening page, though, so we'll see where it goes. All right. Then we got Venom War, Venomous issue 2. And so I'm on the kind of like the last call when it comes to these Venom War tie-in books. If these ones don't really capture my attention here, they will be dropped. There's a few good ones out there, but overall not great. Not to the point where I need to really continue them, right? Because like I said, I think earlier in the week, I got to really start making cuts as we're getting the whole Absolute universe getting ready to, come into our pool boxes here very soon. But the one thing this book does have going for it, it's gorgeous artwork. All right, then we have Ultimate X-Men. This is issue 7. So it looks like Psylocke is now on the team when it comes to your cast of characters. So you got Armor, you got Storm, you got Nico, you got Mori, who is Nico's friend, Natsu, you have Surge, who's a mutant, and then the enemy here is the Shadow King. So the cast of characters are growing. They're considering themselves mutants. You got a mysterious, male character, which looked like at the end of the last issue. Where it's going, I don't know. But it's definitely got that huge manga feel to it. So if you love manga, you're definitely going to love this book. All right. Then we have, the Tin Can Society. Issue 1 of 9. Kind of weird. 9 issues? Why not 10, not 12, 6, 9? So, I don't know. I heard good things about this book. I don't remember what it's about. Again, it's a new number 1 to talk about on Worthy Ones for tomorrow. And here's what you can expect artwork-wise, at least for now. So if you're looking for a new number 1, new story to maybe jump on, this could be for you. Or maybe not. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Then I just randomly got this book because this is the final issue of Darth Vader, mainly because I really liked the cover here. It looked like Princess Leia is part Darth Vader. Is that actually happening in the comic? For the readers of Darth Vader, let me know in the comments section below. Is she going to the dark side? Here is the actual artwork inside. So I don't know what to expect here. I might check out the first few issues of the new Star Wars comics. Again, another thing to jump on at this point. There's a lot of stuff coming out. All right. Another new number 1, Spirits of Vengeance, issue 1. So this is not written by Benjamin Percy. It's written by Sabir Pariza. So I don't have high expectations for this book. But nevertheless, it's Ghost Rider, and the past few Ghost Rider series have been actually really good. It's a little disturbing right there, right? So yeah, I saw that page, and I'm like, okay, that's weird. You got people texting on their phone, that's what you get in comics these days. It's just the way it is. All right, big new number 1 right here from Daniel Warren Johnson. The Moon is Following Us. So I heard this was really good. Fantasy type of style of book. Crazy cast of characters in this one. So I'm definitely looking forward to anything that Daniel Warren Johnson is writing these days. Definitely we'll talk about this one on Worthy Ones. Here is the artwork here. So yes, sweet. All right, so I don't know if you guys are going to get this at your comic shop, but I am a huge fan of Mark Spears. I've worked with him quite a bit on promoting his Kickstarters, and he just released his new Monsters series, okay? Really great looking stuff. This is based off of his Monsters card series that he released. So now he's writing his own comic that has to deal with these characters. And this is the artwork that you can expect in here. If you're not familiar with Mark Spears, he's done cover art for Spawn, for DC, Rat City. I mean, he has done some great stuff. And for him to be putting out his own comic book now, I think that just says it all, right? And I'm here to support him 100%. So here is the first cover I got, right? And then here is the Infinity Gauntlet homage cover with Dracula and all the other monsters on there. Then we got the homage to the Incredible Hulk series, right? So that's pretty sick right there. And then I think this might be the actual main cover to the book. So really happy to support Mark, and I wish him the best of luck. All right, then we have Cornyn Howell's Lilith, issue 1. This is something that looks like it's out of my wheelhouse. I guess this is some like hellish like person that's posing as a model. I don't even know, and I don't know if she's killing people or whatever it is. It's very much like a red, black, and white, or white, black, and red type of comic book. Definitely very gory, as you get to see in this book. It's a new number 1. It's done by Vault. I definitely wanted to check it out. All right, and then we got the Incredible Hulk. This is issue 17. For some reason, I didn't pick up the last issue. I did read it digitally, though, and that had to do with the 3,000-year-old Hulk fighting the monster, elder, monster, woman, lady, girl thing, right? And so now we get Nick Klein back on artwork, and it looks like Incredible Hulk, or Hulk, I should say, is in Vegas now. Does he get the soul back for Charlie? For crying out loud, that's been taking forever, right? But, yep, looking forward to it. All right, then we wound up getting Avengers. This is issue 18. We have Hyperion, who's actually making his way towards Earth, and he could destroy it. And Storm is now on the team. Let me know in the comments below, with Storm on the team, is the Avengers overpowered at this point, right? So we'll see. All right, and then we have Dazzler issue 1. So I did get the main cover for this book. Want to see what it's about. The description I got from my comic book shop manager, he said it's interesting, and it's very much almost like a Taylor Swift type of book, I guess, right? So I don't know, we'll see what this day and age Dazzler book has to offer. We got a lot of social media going on in the book, and fans and stuff like that, and lots of singing. Do I sing? Someone commented in a video before, I think yesterday's video, saying I need to sing when I review this comic book. So we'll see. And then this is one of my most anticipated comics of the week. This is Deadpool issue 6. Absolutely great book. This has exceeded any expectation I had for a Deadpool comic book. A great cast of characters, and I love the artwork. Taskmaster is second to none in this, and I really am interested in our new female Deadpool here, and that's Deadpool's daughter. So really cool stuff. Like, look at that artwork. I think Cody Ziegler has done an awesome job with this comic. All right, guys, so now it's time for the smelliest book of the week. It's a little warm, but it's not as warm as it normally would be. And the book is, fans of this are going to be happy, Conan the Barbarian. This is issue 77. Smell. Oh my God. Even the cover smells. And then this one was made, this feels newer. Yeah, 1977. Right? It's only like 47 years old. Oh, it's not too bad. It's actually pretty good. Yep. And don't say I'm getting immune to it, because you can tell when there's a really rotten smelling book. This smells just like classic old style of comic. It's actually in pretty good shape. Besides the cover, right? The book itself, it's not too bad. It's a little creamy, right? But it's like it's one of those deceiving books, right? Where it's like, oh, this one looks crappy, but it doesn't smell that bad. And now I have a Conan book. I don't think I have any Conan books. And I think I remember this kite when I was a kid. I don't know. But there you guys have it. There is the haul for the week. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I always love bringing it to you. And guys, thank you so much for watching. If you love the content, there's always more content right here for you to check out. And of course, guys, support the local comic shops. Keep buying, keep collecting, but always remember, read your comics so we can have great comic conversation. Guys, enjoy your new comic book day. And hopefully today I can get my flippin' air conditioning fixed. Guys, thank you so much. I'll see you real soon.